A man convicted of murdering a woman in Jefferson City in 2009 has been put to death. Thanks for joining us tonight on Fox 22. I'm Megan Drakis.
And I'm Lucas Geisler. 69-year-old David Hosier was sentenced to death in 2013 for killing 45-year-old Angela Gilpin before she broke off an affair between the two. ABC 17's Nia Hinson was in Bonne Terre to learn how it happened.
At 6:11 p.m., David Hosier was pronounced dead here in Bonne Terre, marking the second execution in Missouri this year and putting to an end a story that started about 15 years ago. 11 years ago, a jury sentenced David Hosier to death. The state carried out that sentence today, about 15 years later, despite last-ditch efforts from Hosier and his lawyers to get clemency. Hosier claimed his innocence until his last breath today, writing in his final statement today, quote, "I've been able to speak the truth of my innocence. I've been able to set an example of resistance to lawyers who bully their clients. I leave you all with love. Now I get to go to heaven," end quote. The 69-year-old convicted killer was sentenced after killing 45-year-old Angela Gilpin at her apartment in Jefferson City after she broke off an affair between the two. He's also suspected of killing her husband, Rodney Gilpin, who was 61. A group of about 50 protesters showing up to the execution today, continuing their fight against the death penalty.
We were here just in April for the execution of Brian Dorsey. It feels like these executions are just, coming out all of the time, closer and closer together. This is our second one this year and the 11th one since Governor Parson has taken office. So 11 executions, 11 clemency denials, and it just seems like he keeps requesting more dates.
Now, shortly after the execution here today, I talked to Hosier's spiritual advisor, Jeff Hood, and he tells me Hosier's final message was for the state to put an end to the death penalty. Reporting in Bonne Terre, Nia Hinson, ABC 17 News.
And thanks to Nia for that report tonight. Hosier's spiritual advisor says his family did not come to today's execution.
2 people were charged with felonies today after leading law enforcement in a high-speed chase in Fulton yesterday. 46-year-old Christopher Voiles was charged with 6 felonies, including resisting arrest and property damage. 32-year-old Victoria Voiles was charged with resisting arrest and driving while revoked. Court documents said the two had warrants for robbery out of Indiana. First told you that the two crashed after a police chase yesterday. Chase ended when Christopher Voiles crashed into a trooper's vehicle. Both are being held at the Callaway County Jail without bond.
ABC 17 News investigates what might have started a fire on the business loop in April. The Columbia Fire Department believes a trailer fire on the construction site of a new